Alright, Shalom. We're the Hebrew Israelites. We come out week after week to prophesy the downfall of America. Okay, the downfall of your so-called white people society, right, that you hold so dearly to you. Alright, my main focus right now is I'm really getting sick of you so-called white people, alright, and your proud look, okay, and your proud stature that you have, walking up and down these streets that you stole, okay, off of our people. Alright, and walking around like America's gonna get better for you when it's only in a downward spiral to get worse, alright? It's a domino effect, alright? The Lord is setting up these dominoes, and as soon as you hit a domino, what happens? They all fall and they fall quickly. Alright, that's what's getting ready to happen to America. It's getting ready to fall very quick. We all walk on this stolen land, alright, all proud. Acting like you don't have no repercussions for what you did to our people.
I got a preset. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
Right, who does that? Who devises iniquity, okay? Evil doings. That's what iniquity is, evil doing. Who does that? So-called white man. He's always thinking of new ways to suppress the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Thinking of new ways to keep us down. Whether it be the hip-hop industry, the movie industry, all right? The most new popular thing.
When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hands.
Right, and who has the power right now? You so-called white people have the power. And because you have that power, you're gonna keep thinking of new ways to suppress us. Making sure that we don't know who we are. Because that's what was their main focus when we were in slavery was what? To keep us dumbed down, not to put us in schools, okay? Not to let us know our true nationality of the Bible.
Forbidding us to read?
Yeah, forbidding us to read, because they knew what? If we were to get smart, we would be able to overtake them. So now what they did is instead of keeping us in like a very physical slavery, they have us in more of a mental slavery. Making you believe that you can become successful in this American dream. This society wasn't set up for you people, okay? And by you people, I mean you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, all right?
And they covet fields and take them by violence.
Yep, and they do take us by violence, by force, all right? Look at how the cops treat us. They tell you stop resisting, you're not even doing anything. Getting you on bullshit charges. Stuff that's completely against the scriptures. Laws that are against the scriptures.
And take them by violence and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house, even a man and his heritage.
And they do exactly that, okay? Oppress us even in our own house. And how do they do that? They get to the woman. And the woman oppresses us. Okay, they give these women so much rights that we can't do anything to defend ourselves. Or what? We'll get put in jail. All right? And then if you get with the woman, you have a child with her, you pretty much have to stick with her, because if that bitch leaves you, guess what she's taking? More than half your fucking paycheck.
Child support and alimony.
Exactly. Damn, she'll take the fucking house too. Just because you put her name on it. It's madness, man. That's how they keep taking us and taking away from us, all right? And they just and the so-called white man keeps thinking of new ways to suppress us. All right, keep infiltrating guns and drugs in the neighborhood.
Can I ask you a question about this?
What's up?
No, I'm saying like the 12 tribe of Israel, right? Y'all down with the same brothers that be up here?
No, they teach different doctrines. They actually teach contrary to what the scriptures actually say. They teach half truths.
So basically they not preaching the truth.
No, they're not. Like the Sadducees of the old times when Christ was on the scene. The Sadducees and Pharisees, they were saying that they were speaking the truth, but Yahweh Shai, or we would call Jesus Christ, he was showing them that no, they're not. And the Lord had said that to do double according to our works. We're supposed to do double than the Sadducees and Pharisees, and they're doing the same thing.
But they practice the same.
Yeah, I mean they teach this, but they don't. You know, they might say that the chip ain't the mark of the beast.
So
which,
so basically y'all in two different areas.
Yeah, exactly. And the scriptures say, can two walk together unless they be in agreement?
We're all supposed to do the same thing.
Yeah, and we're not all going to be speaking the same thing.
We're supposed to speak the same thing.
Oh yeah, it's con. We're supposed to speak the same thing, but there's different. Exactly. Well, you can't have a sign up here and then say that you can eat pork when you can't eat pork. It's against the scriptures. You know, you can't do that.
2 Corinthians 6 verse 9, 6 verse 14. Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers.
Right, people get mad at us because we'll talk against them for not teaching the full truth. And then people say, well, why do you have all this division? We're not supposed to be yoked together with people that aren't teaching the truth.
They feel the same way saying y'all are Jesus.
Exactly, but it's going to be in the spirit whether you go with the truth or not. It's going to be according to what you believe is true. Yeah, exactly. Because there's only going to be one. There's only going to be one truth when it comes right down to it. You got something?
For what fellowship have righteousness with unrighteous?
Right. There's no fellowship with righteous and unrighteous.
And what communion have light with darkness?
Right.
And what concord have Christ with Belial or Satan?
Exactly. And that's pretty much a lot of these guys. You got guys that preach this. What they make here, they sold out and pretty much take money from higher people up.
You know, I see you speaking, so you can move down.
No.
And what agreement have the temple of God? Or what part have he that believeth with an infidel? And what agreement have the temple of God with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power. As the Most High has said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people.
Right. The Lord's only with one show, right? With one program. That's the ones that are teaching the truth. All right? Teaching the whole truth.
I may say something.
Go ahead, man.
The Lord said that through the terror of the Lord, all right? That's how we get people into the truth, through the terror. Now, if you ever notice, a lot of these guys, they ain't really warning our people of what's to come, all right? A lot of these guys are not teaching about the chip.
Yeah, they're just teaching who they are.
They're just teaching, exactly. Because so a lot of people come up and they say, oh, well, they're teaching the same thing that y'all are teaching. Well, in actuality, the only thing that they might teach that is similar is the 12 tribes. But they don't really take it further into the prophecies to be able to really warn the people, which is the main job of prophet, to occupy these prophecies. And what are some of the prophecies? Babylon being destroyed. The so-called white man implementing martial law.
If I can say this.
Shutting down the highways and byways. Okay? So, through the terror of the Lord, that's how we're going to persuade you. So look at the men that are teaching and really forewarning Israel the things to come and teaching them what they got to do, Lord willing, so that they can see their salvation. That's really what separates us from them other guys. You know, because we do what the Lord said. Occupy in prophecy. Get the people warning from me. We don't make this show about us. A lot of them guys too, that's the one thing that they do. They try to make it about them. Like look at Zabak. He tries to make it about him. General Jackass, all right? Or Yohana. They try to make the show about them, and they're so great, and they know this, and they know that, and they don't know nothing. And they're certainly not teaching the people the right way. So, if the blind lead the blind, both of them are gonna what? Fall into a ditch, or ultimately be what? Destroyed via Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. And that's gonna be a terrible fate.
If I can say this, like you said, the terror of the Lord. What shows are not showing you the terror of the Lord. You got guys that are saying that the 2/3, you know, to not hate on the 2/3. So in essence, you're saying it's all right to be a 2/3 then, which isn't a fright to no one. Okay, if you're a 2/3, you're gonna be destroyed by thermonuclear fire, and we hate you, all right? Because you hate the Most High. If you're a 2/3, that means you hate the Most High.
Because you ain't keeping the laws, you ain't doing anything that the scriptures tell you to do.
And you need to come out of that state. So by the terror of the Lord, we tell you, look, you're going to be destroyed if you don't come out of that 2/3 state. And we hate you if you stay in that mindset. Okay, so
It's Psalms 34 and 16. It says, the face of the Lord is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth.
exactly. And that they're doing that, okay? These false prophets are doing that, okay? The ones that teach the 12 tribes of Israel, these guys like
The ones that teach that the Latinos and Native Americans aren't Israelites.
Oh, yes, Khan.
Yep.
Exactly. That's yep. Because they're not teaching them. Because let's get something straight, okay? Ephraim, all right. The so-called Puerto Ricans, they're part of the 12 tribes, all right? The Native American Indians, I like to say the Native American Indians, weren't Israelites. All right, they're part of the 12 tribes of Israel.
You got faggots on the internet talking about some SOF. It's not America. So that's alluding to the 10 tribes.
Don't exist. Whatever.
Are not the Native Americans and so-called Latinos. You know?
Yeah, you got.